crispy.
So over on the ACBA page, you're getting set for photo combat. I don't know much of the details. It's going to be like a tournament style photography. It's the first time ACBA has done that. You know, we've established ourselves as some of the best photographers in the game. Especially, you know, how it all started, because it's basically been mostly video. That's how ACBA truly is at its format. But the photography definitely is kicking up a lot of game. So definitely looking forward to that. You'll hear all the information as soon as that's available. I don't know too much of the detail yet. It just started up this weekend for the entry. So head on over to ACBA if you want to get any more information or be a part of that. $6 entry fee. That's chump change. So definitely looking forward to seeing what the rules are and stuff. But this weekend we also had a theme going on. It was called Battle World. Basically, you just have a bunch of random characters just going at it, whether it be crossover, however you want to do it. You know, it's just fun like that. So I took this one right here. It's a little bit of a process getting her to stand up like this with those damn things in her hand. Raven's a character you don't normally see used a lot, ACBA or any kind of photography really. So I decided to, you know, try some things out. These little effect pieces are from a little Gundam, one of those already made ones. Actually looks really good with her, so decided to use a little, I don't know what's her power is called, not Chaos Magic, but her dark kind of, you know, power set. Got the Stormtrooper acting like he's on fire and stuff. So yeah, I think it came out pretty nice. And even if I wanted to, put this little blue light in, and gotta find the right, I don't know, balance in a way. I think that looks good. So you can't see her face at all. I want you to take it off, see her face. So kind of like that. So it really looks like the power is really illuminating from her. So it's just all about having fun and trying out new things. So this is another one I did for the Battle World. Got some Kamen Riders taking on some more troopers here. Especially with Kamen Riders, I mean, the fun factor with them is outstanding. These little extra parts you can get, the articulation, it's just wonderful. This scene was a little more difficult because I didn't give myself enough space clearance up there. You can see the towel doesn't go so high up, so I got to make sure it's angled down. I've got that guy down there. I'm just using him as a little balance right now. Just try to get things as best I can situated. Now, the troopers are way bigger than the Kamen Rider, so you got to kind of manipulate the camera a little bit just to create the illusion as they're almost the same size. And then over here, I got the flight stand underneath this guy. I got a guy here just crushing into him. I'm trying to use the fire to block it out. So it's all a process. I think I took about 30 different shots, 30 different angles, different zooms. And, you know, that's the thing, especially with photography. Photography and video, almost in the same way. Like with the video, you know, you're panning around and you can see all your imperfections. Photographing is the same way. You know, it's just going to take you multiple shots. Time too to get everything just right. So it's all about practice. And one thing I know for sure, I'm gonna have to retire these flame effects pretty soon because I use them probably more than anybody else. But hey, that's my style. I've always stuck to it, and you know, I still like it. But it's time to try some new things out here and there. But for this one, I had to use them to try to hide all this different elements. But I think it came out pretty good. Maybe I could have used a cutout here and there, but yeah, it's all good. All right, I got to give a shout out to the man, D Amazing. If you don't know who he is, I'll put his channel in my description. Basically, this is the guy who is the import guy. This is who I get all my information from. It's been spot on all the way through. He knows his common writers. And every so often, I come across these common writers where they catch my eye, and I'm like, yo, I need to look into that. So I was able to get this figure from him, Common Writer Game. And these ones, there's another one that's out there. He looks more the traditional samurai, but I like these guys because they do take on that kind of samurai form. And with all these common writers, the ones I don't know about, when I get the figure, I research them. I watch the show, so I'm not just like, well, I'm just buying it just because he looks good. I do buy it because they look good, but yet I do the homework and look into these characters when I get a new figure. So I'm in a process of watching the whole series right now, and good lord, there's so many episodes, but we'll get through it eventually. But yeah, these figures are great. And the one thing good about the Common Writers is they're part of the SH Figure Art line, and no matter what, the Common Writer lines are always spot on. I mean, these guys, this is what they do. Figure arts, this is what they're known for. As good as the Dragon Ball Z figures are, which they are amazing, these ones are even better. Just because they put all the amount of love, attention to detail into these figures. So let's crack them open. Once again, shout out to my man D Amazing. Hooked it up with this figure. This is Common Writer Game Orange. Now the whole concept of these characters is quite funny because they take the element of fruit, and that's their kind of power. And it's funny because when they do their henshi, the fruit drops down on them, and then it forms into their armor. So it's kind of weird in a way, but then when you see it, they look really good. His whole armor is just so fantastic looking. I mean, that's just some incredible detail. You can see his face sculpt. Again, you can see the orange element in there, and even his weapon is an orange slice. So it's just weird in a way. And the armor itself, see, it's on a hinge, so it rotates and stuff. And this chest piece, it's movable. It doesn't come off, but you can move it around. So it's a nice little piece on there. I actually really like that. So yeah, it's just the way it lays out is just fantastic. You see his hinchy belt. See, you can actually move this piece. There it goes up. It looks like it's slicing down. This also comes off, but I accidentally broke the little clip piece on mine, so I got to be careful not to lose it. But yeah, I mean, even his sword, it's a /sword/gun. It's just a fantastic weapon. He's got a little latch right there you can latch onto, and you see it just dropped it. Oh boy, I have to find that thing in a little bit. Yeah, just a fantastic figure all around. Like I said before, with Common Writers, Bandai, I mean, they pull out all the stuff. I mean, these figures are just amazing all around. Articulation wise, sculpt, paint, you just can't beat them. So I finally got my hands on the Clone Sergeant from the Star Wars Black series, and he looks good next to everybody. He stands out like he's supposed to, because he is the Sergeant. The white is a little duller than the other ones. Of course, that's how it is in the Star Wars universe, I mean, because he is Sergeant. If you think about it, he's probably been on the battlefield a lot longer, if he's a veteran or not. So his armor is going to be different. These guys are all shiny, of course. And, he looks good. The green is nice on him, so you can see right here how different he looks compared to everybody. But of course, with the Star Wars Black Line, the troopers just seem to stand out more than I think the regular Jedis and whatever they come out with. Even with the paint apps, say if something's wrong, you can just chop that up to battle damage. So, and some of the Star Wars Black figures, the face sculpts don't look good, but when it comes to these troopers, I mean, they're knocking them out. But they definitely need to start pumping these out even more. So, these things are very difficult to come by now, especially the regular clone troopers and even stormtroopers. At one point, you could go into Targets here and there and maybe pick up one. I was lucky enough to find 5 of each, and it's just all of a sudden it's just dried up. So I guess now it's going to be the online game, because that's the only way I can see getting these now. And they also have that new Han Solo dressed up as a stormtrooper. I don't know if that helmet is going to be something you just put over his head, or if it's a removable headpiece. I don't know. Maybe that's another way to army build, but who knows? I mean, I'm sure if that's going to be the case, people are going to snack those up like crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. But so far, the Star Wars Black Line, it's a phenomenal line to collect. I mean, they're giving us a lot of good characters so far. They still need a couple more iconic characters, I think. And a couple more troopers would be great. Definitely Commander Cody and Captain Rex. I definitely need those guys. But as far as the other ones go, definitely need the Emperor. He would be a great one to have. And even his palace guards. That would be dope, I think. Of course, with Star Wars, you can army build like crazy, only if Hasbro delivers. I mean, they've got to. I mean, hell, do even 2-packs. I'll definitely snag 2-packs up. I don't know why they don't do that. We've been talking about this for years, it seems like, with army building with Hasbro. But hopefully, they might get the message. All right, I had a nice little haul this morning. Went out. Didn't think I was going to stop anywhere, but I did, and came across some nice things. So, got the Star Wars Hot Wheels. Got a few more to go, but I really like these things. Artwork's nice. I always keep these on mock anyways. But you normally get doubles, so my boy can have his. He's got a couple of these already. Got Darth Maul, of course. Can never go wrong with Darth Maul. So, just need Luke Skywalker. I'll pick him up later. Also picked up Bowser, the amiibo. This one is just going to be a common one because there was a lot of them on the peg. Yeah, it's just the way they do these. I don't understand. You got some that are super rare and you'll probably never find in retail, and then you got others that are just so abundant, they can't even get rid of them. Like I see so many Marios. It's the more popular characters, I guess, but I don't know. Still a dope game. And then also picked up, if I can get it out, I should edit that. Also picked up some Dragon Ball Z cards. I have never seen these in store, or maybe I haven't, I just never paid attention to them, but I gotta open these up, see what they're about. I think it's a game, but of course you can collect them. And then the big purchase was, bam, the Speed Bike Trooper. Ooh, I like that. Or Scout, I should say. So, at Target, they're on sale for $24, so definitely go pick them up now. This is the best opportunity to get them. Toys R Us still has them on sale for $40. Well, I wouldn't say on sale. So Target is the way to go. If you have a Target near you, pick them up before these escape. It looks pretty nice. So I gotta open them up and take some photos. I'm liking it.